Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nastri Padasale. In today's video, I'm going to tell you there are few important pages that you should study in this particular book called Gilbert Book for Developmental Biology. I previously mentioned like most commonly for CSIR Net Life Sciences, questions will be asked from this book only, but many students are not aware about this particular concept. So I thought that better there are totally 763 pages has been given in this book, but there are only 80 to 100 pages that you should study, or you better give a read of those pages. This will definitely help you, because if you go through previous year question papers asked in this particular unit called developmental biology, that is the unit number 5 in our CSR syllabus, most commonly questions will be asked from directly from that book only, even though sentence won't get changed. Most commonly picture they will take and they will ask about those picture. Okay, so let me show you few important pages that you can study for your developmental biology topic in CSIR net. So without any delay, let's get into the video. So first thing is that I have this syllabus in my hand, that is I had taken from our CSIR websites. Like you can download life sciences syllabus, or I hope you all have downloaded those syllabus, but the thing is that you have to study, only then you can able to clear. There is no meaning of downloading the syllabus alone or not studying from the syllabus. Okay, so keep a separate note for this developmental biology, Gilbert, so that previously before your examinations you can give a glance of those things easily. So try to write the syllabus in the first page of your notebook with a different color of pens. This will definitely help you before day of examination, or before your examination 1 week. You can refer only those concepts. Taking notes is very important when compared to CSIR NET examinations, because there is a syllabus is bulk and you are referring from various sources. If you didn't take notes, then definitely you will get forgotten. Okay, so the concepts are there are four section: basic concepts in developmental biology, gametogenesis, fertilization and early development, morphogenesis and organogenesis in animal, morphogenesis and organogenesis in animal. You better leave this particular topic alone. No need to study this topic, because if you are preparing plant physiology, that is unit number 6, then you can use those notes. So in this particular unit you are going to concentrate only 3 units only. So section I can give you a thing how I prepared, because this whole video I'm going to share you my personal suggestion, because I prepared from this particular Gilbert book only for my 2020 examination, that is last year examination. I prepared from this only, and I also started fresh, even though I have this developmental biology topic in my MSc degree and BSc degree. I don't refer this Gilbert book, so that I have started this one fresh, and I also completed them in 8 to 10 days. It depends upon uh, your your strength and your willpower to complete this particular thing. So basic concept, the first thing is that you can refer glossary page of this Gilbert book, that is last pages in Gilbert book. If you go through this last pages in Gilbert book, there are various glossary. Glossary means definition. So questions will be asked based on this particular thing only, like definitions they will ask. So you can concentrate on these particular thing. This is the last page, and based on alphabetical order you can better take printout, and one evening sit in a space and try to read and concentrate on those topics. Okay, so the next thing is that uh, specification is an important topic, and it is given in page number 109. So 109. So this is a specification, and this commitment, everything is much more important. And don't leave this particular tabulated columns, because these are easy to memorize. You better take and write down this particular table in your notebook. And this is how the thing conditional specification, and there are different types of specification, and also concentrate on diagrams also, because sometimes they will take this particular copy this diagram and given you a question paper and they'll ask questions. And also don't give this figure explanation also, you better write down in your notebook. Okay, and this morphogenetic gradients and spell specification, every year definitely one questions will be asked. Okay, and also this kind of diagrams also, if you find previous question paper, then this kind of diagrams will also be asked in that. This type of diagrams are also being asked. And also one tip is that if you find few topics that are important to study, you first go to YouTube videos and study about or refer about those particular topics. You first refer YouTube videos, okay, and you get essence of what is given in YouTube video. My personal suggestion for this particular developmental biology is that you can refer Jodi ma'am topic, that is YouTube name Teaching Pathshala. You can refer her topic because her topic videos for this particular unit she will directly take from this Gilbert book itself. So you won't find them as hard, and also she will extract all points, important points, and she will be create a PPT kind of video. Okay, and I personally followed her YouTube videos and I used to take notes. Okay, you better go and see her YouTube videos. There is a separate folder in playlist called Developmental Biology, and give a play all button and sit and study that video one full day. Hardly there will be 30 videos only. If you study those 30 videos alone, you can get around 15 marks. Okay, and also if you study 30 videos along with that, if I'm studying the specification means, after studying, after watching a YouTube video, I'll definitely go and refer this Gilbert book also. Okay, and if you find this studying from this particular thing is difficult, you take down printout of those pages that I'm going to mention in this particular video. Okay, and also you take a printout. Okay, and you can download this particular book from your various website, and I personally suggest ninth edition, because Jodi ma'am also refer ninth edition will be good, because seventh edition will be boring, and also upcoming edition will also be hard. So ninth edition is better. Okay, and next topic what is that induction competence, you can refer page number 79. Okay, 79 you can refer. I'll show you what is given. So in cell signaling component, under the cell signal you will get this induction competence, and also this diagram is very much important, so study them. And up to here, this gamma crystalline you can study up to here. No need to go for this cascade of sequences and all. No need to study instructive and permissive inductions and epithelial mesenchymal interactions and all. No need to study, you just study only that particular thing. And if you have time, like I'm having much time ma'am, and I want to score some decent mark, means you go for studying these kind of thing, like different type of pathway, like that you can go and study all those pathway. But my personal suggestion, I didn't study all those pathway. If you want to study, you just study this picture alone, because sometimes they will ask this particular picture and they will remove GNRP and RAF. They'll ask what will come in this, fill in the blanks like that. So if you're not able to study all those things, you find difficult because we have only short period of time, you study only this diagram. This diagram alone is sufficient. Okay, and also other thing is that you can go for this JAK-STAT pathway, and another pathway is the Hedgehog family pathway, because this particular family, that is page number 90, is very important. And this Wnt family pathway and this TGF beta superfamily pathway, these are important. And also this, in Gilbert book you can find the sidelights and speculations, in that cell death pathway is important, because if you take some other previous year question paper, if you are aware, or if you are studying only previous year question paper, then you will get these particular images being asked in our CSIR question paper, because CSIR won't set that kind of question paper. It will set question paper in research level only. Okay, so keep in mind studying this. Sometime in our luck we can get this question paper, because this full year we didn't have examination, and now June 2021 only we are going to have examination. So CSIR may have planned, they'll refer previous and question paper and they'll ask in that particular mode. Okay, so the cell death pathway is also been important, friends. So try to cover the sites and speculations also, and this notch pathway, everything is important. Okay, so the next thing is that morphogenetic gradients I already discussed. So the in section A, no need to study stem cells, genomic equivalents, mutants, transgenic in analytic development, because the every I analyze past part 10-year question paper, and only 3 to 5% of questions has been asked from this particular unit. Okay, so for I have given page number for this morphogenetic gradient, and genomic equivalence it is given in page number 32. Okay, it's given in this page number 32. So it's given in this evidence for genomic equivalence, everything. You can refer this particular thing. Okay, so and also this last topic, transgenic in analysis of development, also been given in chapter number 2 in developmental biology. So chapter number 2, if you go, this developmental genetics fully you have to study. So better leave those topics which I highlighted in green color and study topics which I highlighted in blue color. Okay, and this imprinting is given in page number 51, and also questions has been asked from this imprinting. For those topics, if you didn't find any good notes from this book, go and refer your Wikipedia or your internet sources. Okay, so the next is section number B, that is gametogenesis, fertilization and early development. In this section, the important topics are the cell surface molecule in sperm egg recognition in animals, cleavage and gastrulation. Okay, and also fertilization. Okay, these are the important topic, and leave this embryo sac development and double fertilization in plant and establishment of symmetry in plant, seed formation and germination, because everything will be covered under plant physiology. And if you are in a plan to omit this plant physiology unit, then better omit, no need to study. Plant physiology, even though it is an important topic and nearly 40 marks will be asked from this plant physiology, but this developmental biology is also easy unit, and also most commonly 30 to 35 marks will be asked from developmental biology. Because if you study plant physiology, you need 2 months, because I personally take 1 month to complete plant physiology from textbook. So you can't able to complete, so better complete this easy unit first. Okay, so first thing is that cell surface molecule in sperm egg recognition in animal is given in page number 121. So this is the fertilization. Everything you have to study. First thing you should study structure of gametes, and this particular thing, everything, modification of germ cell to form a mammalian sperm, structure of sperm, structure of egg should be studied. Uh, Next is this recognition of egg and sperm. You need to study all these steps, friends. It is given here. You can able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they will give mix this step and ask us to arrange in correct order. Okay, so at least study this particular 5 points alone in sperm egg recognition, and also external fertilization in sea urchin is very much important, and also this acrosome reaction is important, and this. Fast block spermy is important. How the thing is mechanism is 19. So 135 page number is much more important, and how slow box polyspermy is, because these things you won't find them hard. It is much more easy. You can complete in 1 hour time period. This particular unit that called fertilization unit chapter you can study fully, and calcium as an initiator, everything, and activation of egg metabolism in sea urchin, because sea urchin question in your CSIR exam question paper, if you give control F and search for sea urchin, every year at least one question will be asked from this sea urchin. Okay, and you can study this also events in CH in fertilization, what are the time approximate time period like that, and this whole pathway, postulated pathway for egg activation in CH in. Sometimes they will ask this diagram itself, and they will mask this particular thing, and what will be coming they will ask. Okay, so the next thing is that uh, cleavage. Cleavage is given in page number 159. So this is cleavage. You can study early developmental process. So cleavage you need to study everything, and study this cardiokinesis and cytokinesis, everything, and gastrulation process. This thing is very much important. I'm damn sure definitely one question will be asked from this particular page 163 page number. You take print out and stick in your mirror. Okay, this will help you to recall and concept everything. Don't need to mug up this diagram. If you have that time, you can mug up, but study different type of cleavage and example of each. Okay, amphibian means displaced radial cleavage, fish means discoid cleavage, like that they'll ask. And this early development in sea urchin and all, no need to study, leave it, no need to study, because no questions will be asked from these pages. And also gastrulation in sea urchin also, leave it. I didn't study these things, because these things will it's not easy to study, and also it will collapse ourselves. And early development in snails also, no need to study. And uh, next thing, gastrulation in snails also, no need to study. This tunicate also, no need to study. Next thing, nematode C. elegans also, no need to study. Leave it. These things are not required. Anyway, questions are not also now questions will not be asked from this particular thing. Okay, and next thing, what is given in next is gastrulation. I already discussed with you. Okay, so the section B is completed. Next is section 3. Okay, Morphogenesis and organogenesis in animal. This is easier section. If you have Sunday, Saturday leave, if you are working, you better start Saturday morning around 5 a.m. and you can complete then afternoon itself or evening 6 p.m. itself. You can complete this particular topic. Okay, and as usual, the topic which I given in blue color is important, whereas topic I given in green color is not important at all. Okay, first thing is cell aggregation and differentiation in dictostylum is given in page number 672. 672. This is given in sites and speculation. Everything is important, and also the CAMP is also is important. Everything you need to study up to 675. Okay. The next thing is axis and pattern formation in Drosophila is given in page number 203. This Drosophila is also important, friends, because if you see Drosophila, amphibia, chick, you better concentrate Drosophila on. You can leave this amphibian and chick. They are not important. Means the question will be asked, but no need to study because it's tough and also it will collapse you. Okay, Drosophila is important as usual. Sea urchin and Drosophila are paid for CSIR examination. Definitely, question will be asked from these two topics. So, early development in Drosophila should be studied, and you can leave this topic. These genes are much more important. There are many kind of gene name you need to consider, and also one time CSIR this questions is being asked from this particular unit. They will copy this image and they'll paste in our question paper and they'll ask. So this particular topics are how dorsoventral pattern is being generated in embryo. This particular diagram is important. That is 213 diagram is important, and all these things is important, friends, because these are a little bit collapsed, but this is important. At least try to concentrate on this diagrams alone, diagrams and the explanation given in figure. Even though you are not having any time to concentrate on reading these lines which I am mentioning here, you can concentrate on these figures alone. Okay, next thing is organogen vulva formation in C. elegans, that is given in page number. This is one of the unique concept, and vulva formation in C. elegans will also be asked every time. So this is given in under the topic gestacrine signaling and cell patting. This diagram is important, and I also refer about this particular topic in teaching partial unit. First I refer her video, then I concentrate on studying this particular pages, 2 pages, 99 pages and 100 pages. If you study, you can get 100 marks in CSIR examination. Okay, so this is the thing. Next thing is that Islands induction is also very important. Don't think she's saying everything is important. These are asked in various different years. So I'm just mentioning only these pages because some students will find it difficult. They are given 763 pages on how I can complete 763 pages in 1 week or 10 days. So for those students, I'm just giving hint how I studied, and everything is important. The silence induction is given. No need to study this neural retina differentiation. It is not been asked, and no question will be asked from this thing. Islands induction is important. No need to study these things and all. You can leave with these things. And next thing is the limb development. Very, very important topic. 485. So development of tetrapode limb is very important, and this diagram is important. This diagram is important, and this diagram is also. Don't feel that they are not going to ask diagram and ask you to fill in the blanks and all. Read what is given over here. Below diagram they will give a figure explanation. You need to read those things, okay, and how the specification is being done, and you can concentrate on these things also. And this generation of APR, how FGF is used in induction of AER. This thing little bit take 5 years time period to prepare. So you can have this last, or else you can go for referring any kind of YouTube videos, or you can refer previous year question paper that has been asked in this particular topic. And this particular thing, Hock gene changes during limb development. Last year I got a question from this particular thing in CSR examination. So don't leave the sites and speculation unit, friends. So better at least study the sites and speculation, everything. There will be around 20 sites and speculations in this book. You can refer those things, and this also has been asked. The sonic Hitchcock signaling is also been asked. So don't read those things and all. And next thing is that regeneration in vertebrates, and that is post embryonic development, larval formation, metamorphosis, environmental regulation in normal development is given in page number 541. It is given as a chapter, so you can refer these things. Morphogenesis and all important, and also EC, how metamorphosis has been done in different things. Hormonal changes, what are the hormone being changed, These are the important thing. And uh, okay, and next thing is this environmental regulation, and last thing is sex determination. For sex determination, I think I didn't refer from this, but yeah, I refer from this book only first. But previously, if you refer sex determination in the internet, there is a Nature article being available that is given by Nature website itself, and I think that will be important because environmental regulation, how environmental is influencing in sex determination. If I find the link, I'll share with you in a description below, or else you can just Google. Then there's a Nature article being given, and you can find that this kind of diagrams are important because they will remove the SOX9 gene and they'll put question mark and which gene will become under that. They'll ask you 4 mark question. Okay, so easily you can get that 4 mark easily without no stress. Okay, the next thing is that these are the other important topic or pages you can refer if you have time. So page number 15, let me show you what is given in the page number 15. So this diagram, like ectoderm is giving what kind of tissue, mesoderm is giving what kind of tissue, endoderm is giving what kind of tissue. This diagram is important. Next thing is page number 18. Page number 18. So this diagram is also important. Summary of major morphogenetic process regulated by mesenchymal cell and epithelial cell is also been important. With diagram itself they had explained. Next thing is page number 19. Fate map. Sometimes they'll ask this diagram on which is a fate map of zebra. You should know this is a fate map of zebra fish and this is a fate map of frog, like that. Previously question has been asked. That's why I'm giving you this particular page. But next thing is page number 96. The cell death pathway I previously mentioned you. Next thing is 105. 105. This epithelial mesenchymal transition is much more important, friends. This EMT popularly called. You better refer from this book or don't go to refer in the internet and all. Try to refer. Sit with a pencil along with your notebook and this particular book, Xerox or this book itself. Sit with a pencil. Always have a pencil in your hand. Only then you can keep yourself focused throughout the preparation. Okay. Next is 204. I think 204. Yeah, 254. Sorry. Next page number is 254. 254. This thing is the result of tissue transplantation during early late gastrula stages in the meat. This is important because they'll ask you in early gastrula of fish, the prospective donor region is prospective neuron. What is the host region, or what is the what kind of development is called? Whether it is a conditional development or it is a autonomous development. Like the question will be framed from this particular table itself. So that's why I'm always insisting you study the table, study the table. So that's it for today's video, friends. And this video is little bit lengthy. Sorry if I made them lengthy because this video can't be able to make them short. And study only this particular concepts which I mentioned in this particular video. And I also have given a page number side by. And take a screenshot or you can note down in your notebook so that it will be helpful for you. Hope this video will be liked by you, and if you find this video useful, click the like button, and if you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, then subscribe because I'm planning to put molecular biology by Watson book also like this. I'm giving few important page number because those things will also be helpful for preparing for unit number 3 and unit number 4. Okay, so subscribe only, then you can get my videos. If you like, you can subscribe. Thank you.